Hi guys, so today I'll keep trying out some of the new things I just hauled from HSN last week or whatever that was. One of them was a Crafter's Companion bundle of these, 3D flowers. And funny enough, I had already bought this one from Crafter's Companion themselves and I didn't put two and two together. So anyway, I have this bundle here. This is a die set I had picked up. I think it was in like their sales section. I think it's back at the regular price right now, but it's a really pretty die set. So I think I can use this to make something pretty, right? Oh yeah, look, it even has this large one. I just thought it was this middle one. And then pop one of the flowers in the center kind of thing is what I'm thinking. I did want to show you that the Anna Griffin tall card stand dies are still on clearance. When I picked it up, I think they were like 35 something and now they're 33 something. So a little better pricing even from when I bought them on the 4th. But I don't know that this needs a whole tutorial. I mean, I guess I can do it. It's going to be really fast. So these guys, you just run them through, and the whole point of these is that they hold bigger cards or heavier things, because I do have the small set. But let's say, you had this guy on there, or the other one where I made it sideways or however. So just nice for a larger card. The other set that she had like this was designed for the Simply cards, which I think are still 5x7s, but maybe, I don't know, the shape was a little bit interesting and different, and they needed something like that to help them stand up, like, because they might have a pointy bottom or whatever, so anyway, maybe I'll use some of this paper, but I did want to mention the other one just because they're still there, and if you want to grab them, can definitely do that. Okay, so let me look at these guys. I'm thinking about doing the daisy because that's really the one I really love from the collection. I do like that lily also, but I can always follow up with more tutorials. Oh, this is big. I thought these were A2 size, or A2? A4? What am I thinking? A2. Yeah, this guy is full on going to make a matte layer that is just under 7 inches. So the die is a little bit bigger than 7 inches by just under 5 inches. When you actually cut it out. So yeah, so this is a 5x7. I don't know if I want to do 5x7. Maybe I won't use that large one. Oh, and it has that guy. But the way it's attached, maybe you can cut these, to be honest. You know how some of those dies you buy, they're stuck together because it has thin little pieces right here that hold it together. Maybe you want it to be two separate things. I don't know. But we'll just leave it alone. So obviously that's going to give it an embossed look. So it is a frame. So this middle section, I mean, if you run through some paper, you just want this paper, you're still going to get a matte layer from it. So I guess there's no reason to detach it. And then you would have the frame one if you want to do that. So it's doing two things. So I guess that's fine. And then it comes with all the corners. So 2 corners and 2 corners. Like if you want to run 2 at a time, just run it through twice and you'll have your 4 corners. This beautiful lacy piece in the center. Let me see how big this one is. Because again, I'm like an A2 size girl. This is almost 6 inches. So maybe if it's less than 4, maybe we do a mini slimline. I haven't done one of those in a long time, actually, now I think about it. And then it has this pretty little like frame bracket kind of thing and a tag, right? So we have all those dies. This is the guy I was planning on using because that's, again, like I said, the one I went for, and I would like to try this one out first. I don't like when I tear things like that. That's all me. I do like that this has like artwork that you can actually see, so there's a little inspo there for you. I don't have any sentiments here or anything like that, but a lot of times I'll dig through like my little sentiment box here and I'll just grab something that makes sense or that coordinates. Actually, I have all these guys I can pop in there too from the other day. So let me grab those. Okay. Oh, look at Full of Wonder with that. Cute. Okay, maybe we'll do that. We'll see. Let's put that to the side. Yeah, with this daisy, I suppose. Yeah, Delightful Daisy. It's very basic. This is the main one, and they all have something like that. Like it has a piece that's like main, the bottom piece. Even this guy has that larger one, and then you can start building up the petals or however on top. It doesn't have any instruction here. Maybe they have videos, but you can kind of see what they're doing, right? As you look at, especially that one, that piece that's a little bit larger goes there, the middle, the 2 petals, and then the little topper petal. So this one's going to be something similar like that. It does just have a stem, the 1 leaf, the center. I mean, it's going to be pretty basic. And what I think I'm going to do is do some inking on some white paper. So when I go to cut this, it'll just have inking already ready to go. And that will be easy. So let me grab, I don't know what. Let's do the card base first, and then we'll go to this. So I'll be right back. Okay, you know what? Interestingly enough, I was going to run this lacy guy through some white paper, but this is the Diamond Press, not textures, that was the one that came out with last time, but the like natural papers. You guys remember that? So I grabbed this 8.5 by 11 piece, so we're gonna run it through that. So let's make a mini slimline. Hold on. Or do I need to make it like a pocket, like a 4x6? Because my mini slimlines are 3.5 inches. Yeah, and this is already over 3.5 inches. So we're gonna make, what do they call those? I guess A4? 4x6? Is that? Why am I blanking on that? I don't know. Okay, so let's go. We need 6x8 so we can score it at 4 inches. So 6 by 8. And again, this is that paper that was cut kind of funky that I got at Hobby Lobby. So when I go 8, it's only going to cut like the smallest amount off over here. It's, again, like 1/8 of an inch shy of 4 1/4 for some, well, of 8.5. Sorry, guys. Okay. So we're going to score it at 4 inches. So again, 8x6, scored at 4 inches. Take this, put that back down. And there we go. And yeah, I think that paper will look really pretty. That parchment and then like the white daisies. I think that's even better than having a white background and the white daisies, you know? So let's grab this. Sorry, it's kind of going to make an ugly noise. Oh yeah, so again, they're kind of showing here, if you don't have the oval matte layer, it's basically just running this one through again, just a piece of paper that's going to give you the oval, right? So something to think about. We'll see how this goes, because right now it's going to cut out and it's going to have that black showing through. I'll probably run this through white paper anyway to get that center. That's kind of a bummer in my planning. Or you can just put that circle back. You don't have to, the oval, excuse me. You don't have to take it out, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I probably should run it through some white paper. Okay, so I'm gonna run this through this one and then also some white paper, and I will be right back. Just to show you, this time I ran this through my Spellbinders Platinum 6, and more I've been trying to show you guys running these guys through different things, so that's what I used today. And that's very pretty, and that should work. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, and then again, you have this guy. Like I said, you can pop that back in. You don't have to get rid of it. But I do have a scrap of white paper. That's kind of one of the reasons I didn't go with white paper anyway. And all I have to do is kind of line that up, just making sure that oval is covered. And I can run that through, and I'll get that white oval. And from this one, I'm just going to want the oval. And let me see how stark that looks. I might cut some pattern paper to go in the very background, you know, because it's just like this lacy piece. So yeah, let me cut down, I don't know, just grab some paper from my stash. That'll be, this is 4x6, 3 7/8 by 5 7/8, okay? And I'll be right back. Well guys, yeah, I have this, and I was like, I don't know. Okay, this back's the opposite side would look nice. Okay, so again, 3 7/8 by 5 7/8, and I'll be right back. Yeah, so probably what I should have done was made the lace white, the inner portion, that creamy color, and then, you know, done that. But oh well. Okay, I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm just going to glue these guys down. Have to clean it out. Okay. And then glue that white part in the center. Okay. So yeah, this guy is pretty delicate, especially with that paper that I used. So all I did was barely lightly put some glue on the very center, and then just a little bit of dots here and there, and then I'm going to go ahead and just get that guy glued in the center. Okay, so I'm going to put something heavy on that just to keep it flat. Although the white paper is thicker than that cream colored paper, so I don't know if it makes much contact. This is the Diamond Press Textures paper, is what that is. Okay, so we have these guys, and what I'm going to do is just move this away from here. I have scraps of white paper here now. Just color the very center of what I think. They might all be able to come out of here, actually. That's all right. We'll just keep it this way. Yellow, just so I don't have to do it later. And yellow is the color I want to use, so, you know, that's what I'm going to use. So, let's go with this corn silk, not too yellow-orangey. Again, leaving some area just like white, right? So same thing with that one. How about this one? Okay. And then this guy, and I'll just run that through. This one's going to be in the very back, so you're probably not going to see much of this. So maybe I'll make the circumference, the radius, the circleness of this a little bigger here. There we go. And I'll run that through. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I will say they do have some texture to them with that embossing, so you definitely want that to pop. And if I had noticed that, I probably would have run this through with some foam, right, in the marquee. But you can't see some of that texture. It's still there. Hopefully you can see it there. Okay, let me clean up just a little bit. I do also have, obviously, the stem and the leaves that we'd like to run through. Oh, where were these things? I don't know. Maybe I'll put that there. I'm going to run that through some gold paper, just to have a gold center. And then green on this and a couple of these guys. And I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I have stuff all over the place here. It's trash. I will say the embossing came out, again, this paper was probably thicker than the other papers I had run through, but I thought they were all the same. So you can see this really well without any extra help there. Sorry, I try to pause longer whenever I show something up close because I realize, like in my old videos, I'm like, oh, okay, I showed it, and then I'm like, moved away, you know? It's like, hold on. We didn't quite see it. Oh, this would be cute. Even open like this. But anyway. Do I have a little schmutz on here? I do. Hopefully we can cover that up. Okay. So this guy, I mean, I don't know if we just look at this, if we're just going to layer them in any old way that it's just kind of, you know, one and the other. I don't know that they match up anywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold on. Those two are kind of reminiscent of that. I don't know if that's the point, is what I'm trying to say. If it's like, are you supposed to try and line them up? I think you're just supposed to try to make the most round, you know, looking flower. And I guess the other thing is, do you want to keep it relatively flat? Do you want to shape them a little bit? You know, with these guys, they're a little bit looser than the bottom one, right? Where it's all one piece. So maybe these guys, I'll give them a little of this. I think in the demonstration on HSN, Sarah used the, which one did she use? It wasn't this one. Oh, it was the one that's like the rose kind of thing. And she, of course, used like Collall glue, which I stopped using a while back. It always dry up on me and get like all dried, right? And then funny enough, in the demonstration, hers also was dry, the first one. She's like, oh no. But, you know, dimensional adhesives. Another one that gives you a good dimension is probably hot glue, as long as you don't squish it down too quickly, you know, you get a nice dimension from it. I'm trying to see where I should put this to not, you know, squish too much. Oh, that's good right there. Okay. All right, right there. All I'm doing, guys, because I know it might be hard to replicate because there's so much going on, is just try to turn it in a way that looks fullest, right? I know there's like a little gap here, but that's not the biggest deal. It still looks natural and full here. Oh, that could actually be where the stem comes out. That's cute. Kind of like that. Okay. And then this guy. And the center does have like little texture to it. It's just you're not going to see it because I used glitter paper, but maybe you can see some little bumps in there. Cute. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. And, you know, you have your stem. You know, do you want it to go this way? Do you want it to look like that? Where do you want to put your leaves? All that kind of stuff. Maybe I'm put mine right there because I kind of need it to cover up just a little smudge. Sometimes I can get rid of like little things like that with one of these sand and pencil erase type things. But I don't know what happened. It looked perfectly fine, and now there's that. So there it is. I'm going to put this down in here. And, you know, you don't have to use the stem at all. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And, I mean, you can just put the little leaves. I guess I'm going to pop them on top, kind of like they're showing here. We'll see how they're using the stem in different ways. It's cute. Ooh, actually, I don't like that. Okay, here we can do. doesn't have to be like the straightest thing, but I didn't really like the way it was coming out. Okay, let's keep moving it this way. Oh, that's so plain looking. But that's better. Okay. What I'll do is hopefully get one of these leaves in the way of that little stuff. Yeah, that'll be good. The leaf just has a squared off base, so I mean... Ooh, you know what? Maybe... Nope. Let's see, I can get it from behind there. Let's see if that works at all for us. Okay, now I'm just completely taking this thing apart here. And that's only because I'm trying to cover up that little imperfection I have on my paper. Okay. All right, I'm going to hold this down for a minute because I've been messing with it too much. I'll be right back and we'll add our last little leaf. Hopefully. Okay, and this guy, again, can have a little bit of texture, but I think what I'm going to do is just put a little dimensional under the very top of the leaf here. And then stick that down. This is kind of a big piece, but that's all right. Okay. And then we'll stick down our flower clearly. So glue there. And I want to try to cover that area and this base just because it's just going to sit there. So I'd rather just have this leaf be like the base. Does that make sense? Instead of having that end plus this. So there we go. Okay. And then we'll just pop this guy. And I'm just going to glue it straight down. So, of course. Oh, good. Nothing happened. Okay. That's really cute. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't know where that came from. Look at now I have, what is going on here? Did you guys notice that? I didn't notice that. Okay, let's stick that down. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, yeah, those little schmutz on my petal there, and I'm like, so I just came in and kind of carefully went like this, and that did come off when on the space one it wasn't coming off. So I don't know. I think sometimes what happens in your workspace, you have like little bits of glue and little things. There was some glitter on here, obviously from, I guess, there, because I don't know where else would it come from. And yeah, that looks really pretty. I love this. It's very vintagey kind of feel with that fresh little daisy though. So I don't know if I need to put a sentiment. Let me see if I have something in my little stash here. Like I said, best day ever. That's actually really cute. Look at even the color of that goes. More of this. New adventures, full of wonder. I mean, that's... I like all these. Best day ever. I mean, you're our greatest joy. I mean, look at that. I must have used the same paper for that. That's really sweet. I mean, both of those things would be really nice for like a... graduation or whatever. I mean, like, isn't that lovely? That's so cute. Oh. Okay, I'm going to put best day ever, I think. And then that's fine. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that so it's popped up just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, I said a little bit of dimensional. Look how fat these are. They're very dimensional. That's fine. Oh, okay. So we have that. And then best day ever. Like here, and of course I'm just kind of eyeballing that, so let's just make sure. I think we're happy. That looked pretty good left to right here, yeah, because I can see where it's kind of hitting that doily on both sides. And there it is, guys. So just a couple different die sets. Again, that first one is just kind of like a nice die set to have, right? We love layering dies and all that kind of fun stuff. And then paired it with these guys. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Whatever might be available, I'll try and link them. Again, I did use some different papers from some diamond pressings that probably are still in stock there, so I will link those for you. I love the look of this. Super cute. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.